Okay, so the usual things. People to talk to, and then I guess a final boss. Well, probably not much in the way of people to talk to. Yeah. So we'll just find Mary. And, well, first I'll talk to Pirate Beard. I will say, I feel like sometimes when the music's not working here, sometimes the ambience plays and sometimes it doesn't. When it's playing, it's kind of nice. It's still awkwardly timed in terms of like mood and whatnot. Oh, that's supposed to be okay. So now we've got beans flying out of Cookie's place. Nice. I should run back into each of the buildings at some point. I might just do a post game when I also do the sports stuff to see all the things drawn in all the buildings. This is probably the only time you can see certain dialogue, actually, after having completed someone's... or talking to Pirate Beard right here while not having him advanced into whatever new dialogue he has after this. After I talk to Mary, because I'll change what everyone says. Hooray? No, we've actually seen that dialogue already, though, so never mind. Alright, so I've had people acknowledge I've done all the things I could possibly do for them. Still no, like, actual reward for it. But oh well. Again, after how poor the reward was for finding all the Buckybeard tokens or whatever in the DS version, I can't complain too hard about this one. Not giving you stuff for doing things, but they ask you to do a lot more things. Joe, you did none of those things. He doesn't stick around for an answer, and she doesn't answer. What the heck? Why? Answer. Joey's back, and he wants answers. What are you two doing back here? Running out for what? He just asked, is there more to do? She didn't respond. He walked away. Oh, yeah, I guess. Still the wrong way, Joey. So who's gonna die this time? That's yet to be seen. The other games had no issue. Well, I'd say the first game had no issue. Suddenly killing someone off after being pretty saccharine the whole time. I don't think that moment ever came. I am doubtful I get to see you fight, but whatever. How do you know that? Okay, Mike, you're just being weird now. I don't think you have any idea what you're talking about. Anyhow. I was gonna say the same thing about the DS version of this game, but this game was actually... DS version of this game had plenty of pretty heavy stuff prior to the conclusion, so... It's weird how there's like... The only big thing that's really happening in this game's entire... I hesitate to say story, because there's not really a running narrative. The closest thing to it is just these two characters we never heard of getting married. It's so strange how few characters you see from the first game, too. Like, so lots of characters just aren't here. I should think that like the improved resources of this game would allow them to actually depict everyone and so on. But no. I'm sure. Of course, in reality, it's also more resources to depict a character here because you have to make a 3D model of them and so on. I may go to your shop later. After finishing everything. Last chance for shopping. I like how Isaac's just the one character that I frequently haven't even bothered talking to. Because he tends not to really have anything to say other than, hey, you can buy stuff here. Oh. There are more things to do. I don't want that. Getting through levels after the first time is usually pretty quick at least, but... Mary continuing to be the emotional center of this story, I guess. She does have some somewhat striking lines in all seriousness in this game. It's just, it's in the midst of other randomness. Why are you guys talking about fighting like you're the ones that are gonna do it? Okay. Okay, so off we go. The maze, they said? I guess I'll do a quick run through there and see what they've got going. Just to see if anything interesting happens if we actually complete all of the requests from everyone. So it's actually here. So is this is a level, not just a boss fight? I thought these were... I could be misremembering. I honestly could. But I thought these were just straight boss fights, not levels that also had boss fights or whatever in them. But I can't even remember any of the bosses off the top of my head in all seriousness. I don't remember any of the, I think, 3 bosses that we fought. So... I don't know. I had to draw a cloud. Cool. Oh, you know what? I have to do it. Especially since we lost them earlier. It's the time for it to happen. Why am I trying to click OK? I'm not trying. I don't mean I want to click OK. Yep, look at that. That's a cloud. No. It is the best color I have. That might work a bit better. There we go. You might not be helping out this time, really, but Cloud can still be present. Even if he's just viewing from afar here. Cloud can be here to offer moral support. Or Cloud kind of disappeared after we drew them the first time in this game. So the game crashing and so on. I think the awkward proportion of the hair and everything to fit into the box is part of the charm. A Cloud here. It's part of what makes Cloud Cloud. There you go. I'm authentically happy to have something kind of recurring between these games like this. Just a dumb thing that I drew the first game before I really got my bearings. Of like what things I would draw or how I would draw them or whatever. I just drew this dumb little thing. And it stuck with me through the whole game because it was probably the drawing that gets used the most in the whole game other than the player character. You know, I don't really have a desire to replay it, but having played the other Drawn to Life games, I almost wish that now I went back to play the SpongeBob Drawn to Life game. I already did a Let's Play that some time ago. I do remember rather disliking its level design. But I don't have a lot to say about it otherwise. I don't remember, it didn't manage to stick out of my memory a whole lot. There we go. That's Cloud. It's beautiful. I love the alpha blending on there. Cloud's ghost watching over us from afar. Maybe Cloud was the casualty for this game. Cloud was one that we lost. Yeah. Okay. Now every time I fall into one of those bits of wind, I get worried that I'm just gonna get the game soft locked. The game plays a wind sound effect anytime you're gliding. Listen. It's ridiculous. I think if I do this, I have to go back. I really don't like these platforming segments where you can't just fall into the pit and die. It shows something much more annoying than utilizing my 5 dozen lives I've accumulated by this point for something useful. I don't think, well, you can, oh, okay, my controller has decided it doesn't care anymore. Oh, my controller actually disconnected, what the heck? Hold on. Come on, controller is here. Give me a second. Sometimes my controller disconnects, it's a pain to try to get to connect back. Okay. Boy. Anyways, as I was trying to say, unless you're sliding up, you actually have to jump on these guys. They are impervious to punching, from what I can tell. Okay. Anyhow, is there any health to pick up anywhere? Good. Should probably. There you go. Can I look around myself, please, game? What's making that noise? Oh, there are lots of these things. Repulsive, huh? I just have to kill all the. I have to kill a bunch of stuff first. Stop that. Not sure what's making this sound. Okay, there are a few checkpoints here. Well, this seems like the start of the maze stuff proper, so I think we'll do this next time, actually. So we'll come back and then we'll do all the maze.